Alright, so I just watched El Camino, the movie to the sequel to Breaking Bad, and this is my thoughts on it. I think it's a pretty good movie. I thought it was gonna be a pretty bad movie, to be honest, because I thought it was just gonna be, from the trailers, I thought it was just gonna be Jesse Pinkman running away, not tying up loose ends to Breaking Bad, and it's just like he's facing a new villain. Because in the trailer, I saw that he was fighting two cops, and these guys were after him. But it turns out they were just people looking for the money, and he actually was looking for the money that the neo-Nazis took in Breaking Bad. Now, what I think should happen after this movie, after the ending where he gets a new start, is that he goes back to the drug business and he meets Breaking Saul's character, Saul Goodman's character, and they go back into the meth business, and Jesse Pinkman takes the role as Walter White, and he gets a new right hand man who is an unknown character, maybe like some 17-year-old kid who is a replacement for Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad, and Saul Goodman is still his lawyer, and Walter Jr. comes back, but he is actually a cop. This is all set in like 15 years in the future or 20 years in the future, where Jesse's is in his 40s. Walter Jr. becomes a detective just like Uncle Hank, and he takes the roles as Uncle Hank trying to stop Jesse Pinkman. And Marie comes back, and Skyler comes back, and Brock, he actually reads the letter in El Camino, and what happens is that he actually turns into a life of crime because he has nobody to support him because his mom's dead. Maybe his grandma's around, but he probably turns into a life of crime because his mom's dead because of Jesse Pinkman, and now he wants revenge. And so what should happen is he actually slowly begins to join forces or goes undercover as a goon for Jesse Pinkman's new meth business. And the story goes from there. That'll be very interesting to see Jesse Pinkman as the replacement for Walter White, Saul Goodman, who I think is a character that should never die in the Breaking Bad series, in the Breaking Bad universe. And so Saul Goodman is, even though, let's say, the sequel to Breaking Bad is called Breaking Jesse, Saul Goodman's character is in Breaking Jesse, and Saul Goodman, even after, let's say, they had a sequel TV series, is gone, Saul Goodman is still there. He's kind of like the guy from Terminator 2 who, remember the forensic cop, the guy who is in all three movies? He should be that kind of guy. The guy who lives through every movie but never dies. The only character in the Breaking Bad series that should never die is Saul Goodman. And so that would be very interesting if they have a sequel called Breaking Jesse. But that's just my thoughts on the movie and what should happen after El Camino.